crafty friend, it's Justine Dvorak from Stationery by Justine, where when I craft, my world stands still. Today I'm going to share with you my take on the May sheet load of cards. This one is such a fun twist because it is a tent popper card and it's going to make 12 cards. So this is a really unique layout and it's going to be easy because Crafty Owl makes this template and you can get this for free as a subscriber of her channel. Go ahead and check out the playlist that will be right here at the end of the video. Here's a graphic of the team right here. And be sure to check out the Hop playlist as you go ahead and see what everyone made with this layout. I cannot wait to go ahead and jump in and start making. I'm going to use some pattern paper that I got last summer and a coordinating die. So this is from Simple Stories. It's called Crafty Babe and Crafty Babe dies, and you can still get these at spellbinders.com. I will have a link down below if you want to use that. It is an affiliate link and I really appreciate that. I'm also going to be using a Keep Calm sentiment stamp set. This one is new. It has some crafty sentiments that are really excellent advice, like buy the craft supplies. Very good advice, friends. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do a voiceover for the making part and speed things up a little, and then we'll come back at the end and chat. I hope that you enjoy this sheet load, and if you make a sheet load yourself, be sure to use the special hashtags that are on the top of the screen. Can't wait to see how you sheet load. By the way, there is a sheet load rewind team that posts videos on the 25th of the month, so you can also get like a round 2 of all of this if you are wanting more sheet loads in your life. Are you ready to dive in? I know I am. Look at this paper, it's double-sided. Ah, get out of here. I am definitely going to be mixing and matching and having such a good time. All right, let's get into it. Because Crafty Owl gives the template to you as a subscriber of her channel, I'm not going to be saying I'm cutting this at this measurement, I'm cutting this at this, because it's all on the template that she can give to you for free as a subscriber. So again, watch that video. You can grab the downloadable, printable, whatever you want to call it, and you can make your own sheet load. But I just had to show you how easy peasy cutting this out is. Now, this is sped up ×2. So just cutting the pattern paper, it says 56 seconds. So roughly 2 minutes to cut this. I know that you might look at this and go, what? Making 12 cards is going to take me ages. I promise you it is not that difficult because of the way that she has it laid out and how easy it is to cut based on the printable, downloadable cutting guide. Now, here I am cutting the white strip that is going to be the cardstock for the midpoint. So this is a heavyweight cardstock, and I'm cutting this out of the same paper that I'm going to use for my card bases. Let me know in the comments, what weight do you like to use when making card bases? Personally, I love using 120 to 130 pound card bases. I know that is like crazy, but I love that they're sturdy that way, you know? Let me know what you think. All right, I've got those all chopped up. That was easy as can be. All set. Now, when I do this, I like to do all of my sheet loads in batches. So I'll cut all my pattern paper, then I'll move to my cardstock, and I'll cut all of each of the numbers of cardstock. So right now I am cutting the sheet load, not the sheet load, cardstock number 1, I think. Hold on, I've got it here. Here we go. I'm cutting cardstock number 2. Sorry, number 2. And here I am cutting and scoring the card bases. So I have started with that 8.5 inch paper, and this is going to end up being little, they're almost squares. And I just scored that in half, and then I'm just going to chop it in half like that. So I just have to score once for 2 cards, just like that. You can kind of see the score line there, hopefully. And then I won't have you sit through me doing that 12 times because no thank you. We'll just move right along, and with some editing magic, ta-da, Ta-da! There we go. All 12 are done. Now, I'm not going to score them and such yet because I'm going to stamp on the inside. I know, I'm feeling extra with this set of cards because I just was quite inspired, frankly. All right, I'm using these circle dies from Trinity. They are embossed circle stack. This is one of my favorite circle dies. So I'm going to go ahead and die cut out 12 black circles, 12 white ones. Haha. Again, I'm not going to make you sit through that. I used number 5 and 4 from the largest going out. So if the largest was number 1, I used 4 and 5. Okay, next what I'm doing is just making sets of 3 little cards for how I arrange my pattern papers. Now, let's be just a little bit frank here. When I was gluing, I just kind of went with whatever I felt. So I might have had the stripes with the pink crafty words on for 3 of them here, but at the end they're not going to be like that. They were kind of just all mixed up and just fun. But I wanted to show you, this is what I normally do, but I think with 12 cards and the colors just matching really well, I just kind of went with whatever was wherever the glue hit. Sounds really strange, but like it's what happened. Okay, so there's 3 more, halfway done. 3 of those, 3 of those. And then we're going to go ahead and make the teal crafty cardstock the background for the next set. And then I'm going to have, okay, also if you have directional paper, make sure you cut it correctly. Both of mine were not directional except that one page that said crafty. So make sure that you have your paper getting glued on correctly. Definitely glued on pattern paper upside down before. It's a little strange, but you know, it's still cute. All right, and then 3 more, and that makes 12. Oh, I just love those pinks. Pink with the light little polka dots. Ever so cute. Oops, I forgot the little cardstock there. There we go. Look at that, pink with pink. Oh, the girly girl in me is just adoring it. And the fun side of me is loving the black and white stripes. All right, moving right along. I have to show you this cardstock because it is new to me and I am just like, frankly, oogling and drooling over it. Look at how fun this is. Okay, the bubble one, the firework one, I don't have any cardstock like that in my stash. I have holographic cardstock, but those specific patterns were very unique. So I've got a kind of like a fractured glass one there. And that cardstock is from Spellbinders. I'll have it linked down below. Now, speaking of Spellbinders and Hero Arts, I did use the heart, the washi tape, and the glue. Those are all from Spellbinders. I did die cut out 12 of each of those. That was a lot of die cutting, but Anna Griffin, she came to my rescue. My die cutting machine that's electric. And then I stamped out Life is Short on the outside of all of the cards. And then on the insides, I'm going to have 3 different sentiments. I could not do 12 of these sheet loads and not add embellishments because that's not how I roll. So I am going to use these, I think, for my card, for my swap at Craft Roulette Live. So I wanted these to really stay on and not fall off. So I am just going to use some liquid glue and glue them all on. 3 per card, a big, a medium, a small. And here's what they all look like at the very end. There's 3 sentiments. There's one that says life is short, buy the craft supplies. Now on the outside of all of them, they all say life is short. So just know that. And then on the other 2, it says keep calm and craft on. And then the last one says crafting is cheaper than therapy. LOL, I don't think it is, but I thought that was funny. So let me know what you think about my sheet loads and be sure to check out the rest of the team with the playlist that will be on the right side of the screen waiting for you. And I hope you have a fantastic time hopping along, checking all the videos out. I know that you will be just as inspired as I am. Thank you for watching and be a blessing. Bye, crafty friend.